Hey friends, I am so sorry that we don't get to have live class today. Hopefully we'll be back to normal next week. Today you will have a similar schedule as yesterday where you don't have Miss Esser or Miss Starr for live classes, but you will have Mr. Marison today at your normal time. Unfortunately, on Friday, it's the same sort of schedule, except it's all going to be asynchronous, and asynchronous means kind of on your own. Assignments will be posted, but you'll be working on your own. So today, Thursday, you're watching this video, taking your science notes and your vocabulary notes. You do have a science assignment to complete after this video on Canvas. And then lastly, tomorrow on Friday, just know that your assignment will come from Canvas, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You will need your science notebook and your vocabulary notebook. So if you don't have both of those notebooks, go ahead and grab them, hit pause, and make sure you have those materials before you return. So in our vocabulary notebook, we're going to be doing our wow word, which is our prefix-suffix word. And I'm going to pull up my camera so we can see that nice and big. All right. So today's wow word is going to be on the next page in your notebook or in your journal, underneath where we were working yesterday. And our wow word today is the word unequal. So the word unequal is going to have a prefix and a root word. And so maybe you can already kind of think about it and go, what is the root word in the word unequal? So if I was to take away the prefix or suffix, we would be left behind with the word equal. It should be a word you're pretty familiar with from math and just in life in general. Okay, so I'm thinking, what does equal mean? From my experience, equal usually means the same. So when two things are the same, especially in math, we would say they are equal. Okay? From here, we're going to take a look and say, okay, equal, our root word, it does not have a suffix on the end, so we can go ahead and mark out these three boxes. And then we're going to focus on the prefix. And the prefix in this word, if you look at it at the front of the word equal, we've got un. And un is a really common prefix, meaning this is probably one that you've seen almost every day because it's that common. And un means not. So when you have un tacked onto the front of another word, it's going to mean not, and then whatever your root word is. So let's start thinking of some other times where we've seen the prefix un, and I bet you can think of a bunch. So for example, one that I'm going to think about is uneven. So for example, if you're walking outside and the sidewalk is kind of bumpy and not smooth, you might say the sidewalk is uneven. Okay, another one that's coming to mind for me is the word unkind. Unkind, meaning not kind. Think about what other words you can remember using the prefix un. I heard today someone say unnecessary. It is not necessary. What else can you think of? This is where I want to challenge you to see if you can think of a couple to add to your own notes. Another one I'm thinking about is the word untie. Like you can untie your shoelaces, or maybe your shoelaces have come untied, so they're undone or not tied anymore. And I just said another one right there, undone. Not done. Maybe your hair is undone. You haven't brushed it yet. It's not done yet today. So we could go on and on and on with this list. There are lots of words that use that prefix un, but hopefully now when you're reading, when you see that at the beginning of a word, you think, okay, I know what that word means. It means not, and then whatever the root word is. So hopefully that's helpful for you as you are reading. Okay, so go ahead and take a second. We're going to put our vocabulary aside. And there's our bell. And the next thing you will need is your science notebook. So I'm going to pause here. And once you've got your science notebook ready and your pencil ready, I want you to go ahead and watch the next video.